Hi, I'm Lawrence Brenner from Nerd Reactor, and I'm here with
Richard Pini
and Wendy Pini
of the amazing Elfquest series. Now, we're here today at Columbia University for a special event. Could you tell us more about that?
Well, this has come about because about a year and a half ago, Karen Green contacted us. We were at Comic-Con in San Diego, August of 2012, and she had just gotten Chris Claremont's papers. He's a writer of X-Men for many years, great writer, and she wanted to know if we were interested in donating our Elfquest archives to the Butler Rare Book and Manuscript Library. And we have over 35 years saved every page of Wendy's art and all of the scripts, all the business papers.
Well, he says we, but it's him. Richard has been the archivist of Elfquest, and because of him, all of the original artwork is intact and ready to be donated.
So some of the artwork has come down, and I bring some more every so often and visit with Karen for a little bit. And she said we would like to do an event in October, a panel talk, a question and answer session, talk about Elfquest. And over the last month we put that together, and that's how this came about. We drove down earlier this afternoon and we had a wonderful time.
Awesome. What's some of the things that's most excited you about an event like this?
Well, first of all, the idea that comic book art and writing has the status now to be regarded as something that should be archived for generations to come. We're so honored to be on the ground floor of that, and to be helping to build this collection that's going to be here for as long as Columbia stands.
Plus, we've been collecting this stuff for 35 years, and anybody who is a creative person, whether writer, artist, or filmmaker, has to wonder what's going to happen to the raw original materials once they're gone. We had asked that question of ourselves often, and we did not yet have a good answer. We never wanted to sell it. We never wanted to break up an issue of Elfquest. So when this opportunity came along, we had an answer to our question. We knew that everything was going to be preserved very well, better than we could preserve it, and it was going to be available for essentially all time. And that was very, very both exciting and comforting to us.
Oh, and also an incredible honor.
What's some of the pieces in the archive that everyone can look forward to seeing?
Oh my goodness, they can look forward to seeing entire issues of Elfquest. They can page through complete issues of Elfquest.
From the very beginning.
They can look at the covers. They can look at incidental illustrations that were done for advertising and for other articles.
They can read the original scripts. Mm-hmm. They can study Wendy's little thumbnail layouts for the issues. They will have access to all of the fan material that's been sent to us over many, many years, and anything that you can imagine that goes into the creation of a comic series, words, pictures, incidentals, it's going into the Columbia Archive.
But basically, anybody who wants to visit the archive will get a very intimate portrait of the creative process behind Elfquest, something nobody has ever seen before.
I know that's going to be a true pleasure for everyone who's had the pleasure of reading Elfquest, and also those who have not been yet introduced to it. So what's some of the new excitement that you're seeing with Dark Horse and some of the fandom that's actually happening?
Well, this day is exciting for us for two reasons. We're here at Columbia. We've had a wonderful time, and today the first issue of the latest Elfquest series called Final Quest has just been released by Dark Horse. Here is the cover of that first issue. Now, this happens to be a variant Back. Okay. A variant that's exclusive to New York Comic Con, which is running this weekend. There is another cover that Wendy has also done, which is going to be on the mass market edition. But we're just pleased to see the physical. We get to hold it, finally, after months and months of preparation, we get to hold it in our hands.
And that must be very, very exciting, because I know I'm very excited for it, and so is everyone else.
Well, it's been a few years since a new Elfquest publication has come out. We have been involved with some adventures in Hollywood, and we've been away long enough, and we're really glad to be back in print.
Yes, and the new storyline, Final Quest, is the completion of the hero's journey in Elfquest. It's certainly not the end of Elfquest itself, even though it's called the Final Quest, because there are more stories beyond. But this story is very special to our hearts, and it completes an arc that we've been working on for 35 years now.
Well, this is absolutely terrific. I know everyone is looking forward to seeing you at New York Comic Con with Dark Horse and everything. And I want to thank you very much as a fan, and also someone who's one of the first comics I read was Elfquest. And thank you very much for creating such wonderful art for so many years.
Great.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.